The Iowa Conference duels here at Luther College today. The Norse go 2-2 with victories over Nebraska Wesleyan and Simpson and losses to nationally ranked Cohen, a very quality Loras program. Here getting the wrap up with head coach Dave Mitchell. What were the overall positives you took out of it today, Coach?
Yeah, Justin Kreider has been a leader for us for a long time now, and he's just right on track. He's wrestling very tough, very aggressive, forces his stuff on his opponents on a regular basis, and that really paid off for him. So he had some good matches today, and he really dominated in all four of those. Keenan Feldposh also at heavyweight wrestled a couple matches for us, and he had been hurt and been out for a little bit, but he's had a great start to the season. I think he was, 14-4 or something like that coming into today, and then had been injured and hadn't been able to wrestle for a bit. And he beat two really nice heavyweights today. So those guys look great. We've still got a lot of work to do, and the fight level across the board outside of those two guys isn't where I'd like to see it. And we just need to keep working to get that.
And a lot of times in the month of January, you're training pretty hard. You're getting yourself mentally ready. You're getting yourself physically ready. Does that show it a little bit of times at this time of year, to be fair to your guys?
It does. It absolutely does. But when two guys on your team are performing at a high level, they're good wrestlers too. Yeah. But they're tough, mature kids, right? So it is a mindset thing. It is. You're training hard, but so is everybody else too. And so you gotta just keep your mind heading in the right direction, and that's the only way you get better through this process. If you back down in this process of hard training, you're not going to improve. So you got to keep that mindset right. Keep challenging yourself. Keep pushing, and then go out there and battle as hard as you can on meet day.
And there was a couple of times today where they wrestled 7 minutes and beyond. I think of Brett Clark in one of those duels, filling in for Christian Drutzer, flew today, getting a pin in OT. That's always a good thing to see. And Javi Reyes in his last duel of the day, down 8-2, fought back, and got to a 10-8. And granted, you want to see it a little more, but there are signs that it can be done, correct?
Absolutely. And Brett Clark has a very bright future. He's a talented freshman. He's had some injuries too, so he hasn't competed as much as he or we'd like to see. But that was a good sign in that match. The guy came back, tied up the duel, and went into overtime, and then put it away and got a pin for us. So that's a very good sign for him. And Javi's getting better. He's just getting better. He's heading in the right direction. The trajectory is the right way. He and us wish he were better at this point, but he definitely is heading the right direction, and that was a really good fight in that setting.
And Javi is a kid that kind of turned it on at this time of year last year too, correct?
He did. Darren, I went through the records last year at this time, and you'd be surprised how actually similar some of these guys are, and then they really started coming on like gangbusters in the last month and a half of the season. Last year's last year, this year's this year. The bottom line is we need to keep getting better.
And between now and Thursday night, your next competition, when Dubuque comes to town, what's going to be the focus this week as you keep up your practice and your training?
Yep, so it's nice today, right? So we're at home, we get done early, guys can get some rest, and then tomorrow they need to come in and get a lift in during the day. And then we'll go, we'll stay on that track. We're still running here now. We'll do that on Monday morning, and then start getting really focused in on Dubuque for Thursday afternoon.
And what type of challenges do the Spartans bring to the table Thursday night?
I've been so focused on these duels that I haven't really looked too far beyond yet. I know they're battling tougher than they had been, and I know they have some guys. But I haven't looked at their team very carefully yet. But I'll spend some time tomorrow doing that, and John will do a great job. He'll have them ready to compete when they come up.
Sorry for the silly media question.
No, it's a great question. I just been so focused on this.
As you should be, but Coach, 2-2 day to day, and keep moving forward till the next competition. A little over a month from now, the money time of year is going to be here, and hopefully you guys will be as ready as they can be. Really 6 Saturdays from today.
Yeah, it's coming right around, man. It'll be fun.
Dave Mitchell after the Iowa Conference duels. The Norse go 2-2 on the day here at the Region Center.